what's your overall assessment of why things didn't go your way tonight?
Tight game. They play good the first 50-20 minutes. We struggled a little bit to jump, and in the last 15 minutes, first half, second half was much better, more dominant. We conceded the goal, and after one action for the long ball, the counter-attack, we didn't concede much. Yeah, we didn't create much, but we were there. At the last minutes with Phil and Gundogan, we increased our rhythm and our quality in the final third, and the free kicks in corners. And congratulations, Chelsea.
How frustrating was it that you weren't able to get through the Chelsea defence?
They are quality, they are strong, well organized. 8 players there, 7 players, especially in the middle, experience. Yeah, it was not easy. We need some actions for the quality, but we were there. In general, the guys gave everything, don't give up, and the second half was really good. It was a tight game. Everything could happen.
And the big disappointment to some extent was Kevin De Bruyne having to go off. What's the assessment of him, and how badly did that affect you, do you think?
Well, I don't know. We are Spain now. They told me tomorrow we're going to make a test with the doctors. Apparently it doesn't look quite good, but we will see tomorrow apparently what he has.
Fraser, next we'll go to Rob Draper.
Pep, it's so difficult to compete for 4 trophies. You've had so many fixtures. You finished last season late into last summer. Was it always inevitable that the tiredness will catch up with you? You can't play great football all the time. And did you see a little bit of that in the first half today?
In the first half, we struggled 50-20 minutes. And the rest was, we didn't find the key players in the positions in the pockets. And we struggled a little bit for that. And when we arrived there, and sometimes we didn't create, much. But in the last minutes was much better. In the last 10 minutes, we arrived especially in the right side 3 or 4 times. So I try to avoid to, all the people about the 4-4, and always I said the same. So the next one. I don't know what's going to happen this season. I'm incredible, delightful what we have done so far. So because the amount of games we played, we don't have midweek since, I don't know, an eternity. And all the players make absolutely everything. Now it's like I said in the last month. So what is next is Aston Villa. Go in there, and we need 10 points. We have to go to the first 3, and arrive good the next week. The final, the Carabao Cup, and the semi-final Champions League against Paris Saint-Germain.
It must be the hardest season ever, surely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's why it's incredible we have done so, and we fought. So we saw in the last minutes, and I would say the second half. So we were better. They making a counter-attack, and we conceded a goal. And after one action for a long ball, they didn't do much. They set back, and we didn't create much in the final third. In that moment, we need the inspirational moment for our players. And sometimes, for the tiredness, for a lot of games, sometimes it's difficult.
Rob, can I ask if there are any more questions for the embargo, guys? As no one's got their hands raised at the moment. Okay. Oh, Harry Pratt.
Hi, Pep.
Hi.
Pep, obviously there were a lot of changes today to the team, and some people will say, did you pay enough attention to this tournament and this competition? What would your reaction be?
What could I say?
Well, you 8 changes is a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, when you have two days and a half to recovery, and we play away, and you have to travel with the train 3 hours. It was longer than 3 hours because we will stop 1 hour, and everyone deserves to play. But don't say we don't pay attention. A team like arrive in the final stages in all competitions could not say that. When this team won 3-4 finals in a row in a Carabao Cup. So just say we lost the game. And when you lost the game, the decisions are bad. But it is a poor argument, my friends. It's so poor argument. So we are not get semi-finals the FA Cup or final the Carabao Cup 4 years ago, semi-final Champions League, when we don't pay attention in anything. So we go Cheltenham, we go to many games and tough games, the FA Cup, and this team for the 4 or 5 years always played to try to win the game. It was a tight game, We're not able to win. Congratulations, Chelsea. Chelsea is a top side, so always have done in every time. And in the last years, since Roman Abramovich took place, so you have seen the amount of new players came this season. This can happen. So, but if you believe we don't pay attention for that, what would happen if today the result was completely different and we had win? What happened with 8 changes?
Everyone would say you're a genius.
Say before the game. So say before the game, say Pep don't pay attention or the players don't play in the competition. Say before, but not say after because just we lose a game. You have to, these guys is in 10 months, 11 months, fight every game like never before I've seen. For lose a game against top side, now we don't pay attention or don't care this competition. We respect a lot the FA Cup. We came here to win.
Okay, thank you.
And next time, tell me which people say that. Don't put the responsibility in other people say that you don't pay attention. Tell me which ones, and after I will tell you which ones.
TV commentators and myself.
Okay.
And myself.
Yourself as well.
Absolutely, and I wrote it in my match report before I speak to you.
Listen, do you think we don't pay attention in the game? Do you think Sterling or Ferran or Gabriel, they don't deserve to play the game? They don't deserve to play the game?
I'm not saying that.
But you say it. You say it.
Right. Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
Okay, guys, I can see no more raised hands for the live section, so we'll go to the embargo. 10:30 embargo, please, for Sunday evening.